In the solar system, apart from the planets and the ginormous star in the middle, we have some different types of bodies. Asteroids. There are millions of asteroids in the solar system with different sizes, but not all of them are asteroids and giant. Most of them are meteors. Each year, thousands of meteors hit the Earth, but most of them will burn up in the atmosphere, and some will eventually get to Earth. Most of these meteors hit the ocean because more than 3/4 of the planet is made up of water. Meteors are smaller, but the giant bodies are called asteroids, and the most famous asteroid in history was the one that made the dinosaurs go extinct. In the year 2004, an asteroid gets discovered. This asteroid has a weight of 20 million tons and it has a 370-meter length. When scientists zoomed in on this asteroid, they realized that this thing is actually heading towards the Earth, but we are not sure if it actually will make an impact. Astronomers believe that there is a 2.7% chance that in the year 2029, this asteroid will hit Earth. So we have about 6 years until that day. But what will happen if it's actually near us and it's actually gonna impact Earth? First of all, let me tell you the name of this piece of rock floating in space. Apophis, discovered on the 19th of June 2004. The calculation astronomers have done shows us that on April 13th, 2029, Apophis will be near Earth. It will either pass us or it will hit us. To predict the exact time and place this asteroid will be at that time is extremely difficult. Some astronomers argue with one another, and some believe that there is no chance this asteroid will hit Earth, and they believe it will fly by us at about 31,000 kilometers. In terms of the size of the universe, 31,000 kilometers is pretty much nothing. There might be a chance that it could be deflected by something and head directly towards Earth. But most astronomers believe that this asteroid will either fly by really close or it will hit Earth. So let's say it passes by us at about 31,000 kilometers away. What will happen? This event will be extremely scary because, as you know, the moon is the closest body to Earth, and that's about 385,000 kilometers away. So this shows us that 31,000 kilometers away from us is extremely close, and this was the closest estimate. If you ask any physicist, what is the most dangerous thing that could make us go extinct? Most of them will say an asteroid impact. If Apophis hits Earth, it's the equivalent of 1 billion tons of TNT exploding on that area. Do you guys remember that massive explosion that happened in Beirut, Lebanon? That was about 2,750 tons of TNT, and you could say it destroyed the entire capital of Lebanon. So this shows us that if 1 billion tons of TNT impacts Earth, it's gonna cause mass destruction. Scientists believe if this asteroid actually hits the planet, it will not make everyone go extinct, but it will have a huge impact on pretty much everything, especially Earth's weather system. Asteroid impacts have made huge impacts on Earth. Billions of years ago, when Earth was pretty much a hell planet, asteroids from space would bring bodies of water onto the planet. And with the help of these asteroids, the planet started to get cooler and cooler, and it eventually made the planet ready to hold life. But the same asteroids could create a mass extinction event, and as you know, the dinosaurs are the most famous ones. Usually, the asteroids that are close by to Earth are between 5 to 10 meters, and for an asteroid this size to be near Earth is extremely rare. From the year 1994, a part of NASA was appointed to only study asteroids and meteors in the solar system, especially the ones that could impact Earth. NASA even studies asteroids that impact other planets in the solar system, especially Jupiter. Jupiter is the biggest planet in the solar system, and it has the strongest gravity, so the chances of an asteroid impact on this planet is extremely high, higher than any other planet. Most asteroids in the solar system have their own orbit, and they hang around their own group, and their orbit is similar to the planets of the solar system, and they like to go around the sun. But most of these orbits are very far from Earth. Nothing threatens the planets that are out of the orbit of these asteroids, and for an asteroid to hit a planet, they have to be in the same orbit. But Apophis is in an orbit that might impact planet Earth because they're very close to each other. The orbit of asteroid that has a chance of hitting Earth is called the Athens class. The calculation that was done by physicists and astronomers shows us that on April 2029, Apophis will be extremely close to planet Earth. And it has a 2.7% chance of collision, but empty space is so vast and so huge that they can't exactly calculate if it will actually cause a collision or it will just fly by. A good analogy for this asteroid and planet Earth is that a 2-lane road turning into a 1-lane road. If two cars are driving next to each other and one of them doesn't want to slow down or speed up, they will eventually hit each other. But if one lets one through, they will not cause a collision. Scientists believe the chances of Apophis causing a collision with Earth is extremely low, but that doesn't mean that planet Earth is all safe and sound. You could say the chances of an asteroid impact in the future is inevitable. So we have to work on technology and science so we can figure out a way to deflect this, or make a weapon that could cause an explosion, or maybe create a laser beam from the planet where you can cause it to explode in smaller and smaller pieces. If we can't figure it out, in the future this will 100% happen. The center at NASA that works on asteroids alone is appointed to work on asteroid deflection, and they work on figuring out how to keep Earth safe from asteroid impacts. Most physicists and astronomers are very happy about NASA doing this work because they can actually feel satisfied that we as humans are actually trying and doing something about it, rather than waiting to the final second and thinking to ourselves, oh, we could have done something to prevent this. As you know, Earth's atmosphere burns up small meteors when it enters it. So the Earth's atmosphere is not completely useless, but compared to asteroids, especially the bigger ones, it can't do much against it. Right now, all the asteroids that have a chance of impacting Earth are being analyzed by NASA, and the only one that causes a danger is Apophis. It's only this asteroid that has a 2.7% chance of hitting us. Another interesting fact about Apophis is that we recently made a video about nickel, the element nickel, not the American coin. We realized that most of Earth's nickel is from asteroid impacts. And we realized that Apophis is mostly made up of nickel and iron.